And welcome everyone. Gabe the Izzard here, back in my hometown of Little Rock, Arkansas. It's been nice to go out to the desert, but I am back in Little Rock and I am going to go do a few things. Today is a special day. It is June 19th. Juneteenth, a newly federal holiday celebrating the emancipation of the slaves of America. So that may be incorporated into today's shenanigans. But first, I have to pick up some supplies. Wait, I forgot to invite you to go ahead, tag along. I am heading to the Little Rock River Market, to the farmers market. There is a lot of construction down here due to the widening of Interstate 30. So there's lots of sandbags and cones and tape. That will not deter me. As with most farmers markets, there's lots of arts and crafts, and I will just kind of take a stroll and let you see what type of items they might have. My son installed that. Sure did. Hi, good.
It's $9 a pound. I've got a bold flavored one, and I've got a
like refrigerators and crap. And I'm just like,
Hey,
how are you?
Goshen.
Uh-huh.
Hey, how are you?
Color Bubby. Bro, it's okay.
It's the glass wall art. Make them. Buy the steel. Buy the steel. Pueblo, Pennsylvania. This man also does knife sharpening, and he sharpened a knife for me last week, or the week before last. And he does them right here on that very belt sander. And it works great. Right there. I love your display stand.
Right on, man. Thank you.
Where'd you pick that up?
Oh, I have mint.
Okay, so just
Yeah.
that's good. That's all.
So I didn't really get to show everything, but you kind of get the idea. A lot of the vendors there are just basically retailers. They buy it wholesale from a distributor and then they bring it up there. Very few are actually home farms, other than the Asians. They all have their own farms and they bring their actual produce there, but the rest of it is basically buying it from wholesalers and bringing it in. But I did get me a few little things, some peaches and some tomatoes. I have just about everything else that I need. So on with the day. So there's a few estate sales that I'm going to hit today, and I'm about to roll into the first one. Hopefully they don't need a mask because I forgot mine. Going to estate sales isn't always about buying things. It's about seeing other people's houses and beautiful backyards like this. And Frosty and Santa. A working General Electric AM/FM radio record player. Some cool stylish men's hats.
Where are you?
I don't always get stuff when I'm there, but if something really catches my eye, I grab it. And this 4-jar set that was made in France was regular $10, and I got it for, regular $20, and I got it for $10. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's cool. Okay, I'm on to my next estate sale. I got about 4 of them that I'm gonna go to. But one thing that I go to these things pretty often, and one thing that I do take away from it, other than rummaging through some dead person's things, is family doesn't want your garbage. There's very little that the families actually take from your possessions. They just want the valuable things and split. All the other stuff that you hoard, they don't want. But that gives us that go through and rummage a good deal on some things. Maybe we want it to have an estate sale of our own one day.
Okay. Let me go to that. Okay, it's 60, 70. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's put it back.
Another display of frogs.
Beautiful though.
And that wedding dress sold to the lowest bidder. Here's the backyard of this neighborhood. Not much out here, except for this little squirrel. All right, well, other than the frogs and the amount of those, it was just another estate sale. Lots of dishes, books, cookware, old, outdated things that you would not really care for. On to the next. One thing about estate sales is you do have to really be considerate of the neighborhood and the neighbors around the sale, because it can get pretty crazy with parking and people just don't care. They just want to go get their things. So I park far away and do a little walk. Get the old cardio going. Into the next one. The thing with estate sales is every day they typically do steeper and steeper discounts, and today is 75% off, so there's some pretty good deals. Hanging on to those old high school annuals, nobody cares. Nothing special there. Typical house, typical neighborhood, typical things. And I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say that people don't care about your things, but it's the absolute truth. I mean, there's silver that someone held on to for years and years. Nobody wants it. Like family, unless, and it's not like, oh, well, maybe they didn't have any family. Well, every estate sale has the same stuff. They have the old tarnished silver plated serving dishes. They have all the festive wear type things like plates and glasses and Christmas decorations that nobody wants. Nobody wants them even here at 75% off. There's so much material in the world, there's so much decorations and all of these items that nobody really cares. Nobody wants it. Every once in a while somebody might not have anything, and that's a great deal, 75% off, and that's great. But other than that, it's sad. Nobody wants it. Nobody cares. And let me be more specific when I say nobody cares. It's not that they don't care about the person. They don't care about the items. They don't care about the material goods. Just to get that clear, I'm sure somebody loved the people at the houses that were rummaging through, but not their possessions, which is a good thing. Imagine no possessions. Somebody said that. He was murdered. All right, last one. I'm gonna swing in here, see what they got. So far, I haven't seen really any interesting houses or interesting items. So, other than the one that I purchased and the frogs, those were kind of cool. So, I'm gonna go check out this. The house is already looking kind of cool. I'll show you that. So the house is down this slope. Parking down there. Japanese maple. And this little walking path to the house. It's elevated. It's a nice, serene, beautiful area. Needs to have the trees trimmed and the roof swept.
And 48.
Lots of the same old.
And the high.
Same old, same old. The house has lots of levels. Levels that go down there and levels that go here. I'm gonna try down here. Right now I'm on a lower deck. There's an upper deck above me. And just look at the nature behind. You basically have no yard work unless you want to go down there and maybe spray some Roundup. But there is a house right there, if you can tell. And even the house next door is partially blocked by woods. Lots of levels. There's even a door back there. That's probably a mechanical room area. Point to note, I was at that show. Dixie Chicks. More levels going down. No, that is not a lady there. That is a painting. Back up the levels to go to another level.
Sorry.
Nothing really that great in there, but it was kind of cool to see the levels. That's the last estate sale that I'm going to today, so I do have some other things planned for later this evening. So we'll see how that fits into the scope of the day. See you in a little bit. Well, I'm ending this video here at the Arkansas Flag and Banner. I picked up a United States and an Arkansas flag. This place is a great place to shop for your flags. It also is a historic building. It used to be called Taborian Hall, Dreamland Ballroom. They've added this section here. It's going to be opening up soon. I do have a video of a time that I went in here, and I will see if I can find it and upload it in a link or something. Not too computer bright. I can at least get these up. But this is a great place. I'm going to end my day here. I am going to have another video for today, Juneteenth. It's going to be a separate video that will be cool. Thanks for tagging along. Rock that notification bell, subscribe, and I will see you in a moment in another video. Thanks for listening and watching and tagging along.